Hi, today we're going to be going over 5 work from home jobs that you can do where you can create your own schedule. These are jobs that you can choose your own hours. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first one is going to be care.com. That's just it, care.com. So with this type of work, you can do multiple different things. Um, you would, of course, find a job. You would base it off of your zip code here. Uh, so, for example, if I put in a zip code of 33615, it does bring up my city and state here, and I can hit search. Then it takes you down the pathway of what type of job you're looking for. So care.com gives you several different ones to choose from, whether you want to do child care, senior care, adult care, housekeeping, pet care, and tutoring. For the purposes of demonstration, I'm just going to select one. So let's say we wanted to do housekeeping. So we will select housekeeping and then hit next. Then it says, where do you want to work? And of course, again, you would enter in your zip code. From my zip code, it has let me know that there are 44 families that are seeking care right now near me. And then it goes and asks, how far are you willing to travel? So there's 15 miles. I can go less, I can go more. Let's say I wanted to just do 10 miles. So if I just wanted to travel 10 miles max, then it does reduce the number of families in the area that I would be able to assist or reach out to. And it reduces that number to 23. So let's keep it there at 10 miles. Let's hit next. Now, it does let me know some good news here that these 23 families are seeking care near me right now, and they're offering to pay up to $25 an hour in Tampa. So from there, you can go ahead and create an account, first name, last name, email, and password. Verify that you're 18 in your gender, and then select join now. And as you can see, that is literally it. That is all you would have to do in order to sign up for care.com. These are like quick gigs, and if a family or person like you, then this is something that you can look at getting on a routine schedule for. But as you can see, there are many different categories here that you can do. There are a lot. There are several babysitting jobs. There are several child care jobs, housekeeping jobs, nanny jobs, pet care jobs, senior care jobs, special needs jobs, tutoring jobs, part-time jobs, personal assistant jobs. And it does list all of the different top cities, but like I said, again, you can go by your zip code. And it gives you extra information that you would need based on the type of job that you're trying to do and complete. And this is not something that you have to sit around and wait forever to apply and get approved for. And if you want to know more information, you can go to where I just went. I went to a section that says how it works, and it gives you an actual breakdown of everything here. You can come here and view those details on how it works. And like I said, they do you, if a family like how you performs or how you work, then you can get onto a regular schedule with that family. And do more bookings or turn it into a full-time job. It is very, very flexible like that. And it's up to you what you're willing to do and how often you're willing to do it. All right, next. Job number 2 is going to be a company by the name of QuickTape and iDictate. So they have a couple of requirements here. You have to meet their requirements, qualifications, background check, references, and legal agreements. But it's simple. You would just enter in your information, or you would go here to create an account. This is to sign up as a transcriber, just to let you know that you will be signing up as a transcriber with QuickTape. And if you just come here to the beginning of their website, quicktape.com, it gives you a bit more information on what you would be doing, who you would be assisting. But it is simply transcribing. That's what you'll be doing. But you can go here to find out more details if you like. But again, if transcribing is something that interests you, then you will go here, select interested in becoming a transcriber. And then you would then go to create an account. And then it gives you more details as well on what you'll be doing here. And then you would scroll down, continue to sign up, answer the questions, enter your references, read the agreement information, and then select I agree. Now, if I scroll back up here, I will go over this a little bit. So, QuickTape transcribes voicemail messages, memos, letters, legal files, medical files, recordings of phone calls, conference calls, and other audio files. QuickTape also audits, summarizes, evaluates, and analyzes audio recordings and phone conversations. Some audio files, like voicemail messages, may average just 2 to 3 minutes in length, while other recordings may be significantly longer, perhaps several hours. iDictate transcribes all types of files except for voicemail messages. So you could be doing either or possibly both. But what they require is accurate spelling and punctuation, individuals that know how to follow instructions, typists that can listen to voice files and accurately type what they hear, experienced and professional transcriptionists, typists with their own equipment, supplies, facilities, office workspace, honesty, integrity, and reliability, no convictions of a felony or misdemeanor on your record. If you have this, they ask that you do not proceed if you've ever been convicted with anything. Number 8, take a typing quiz for each language or a specialty that you're interested in. For example, if you're interested in English, then you'll do the one for English. If you're interested in both English and Spanish, then you'll do English and Spanish and so forth. You may also be given an opportunity to be tested to analyze audio files. Take a test to ensure you understand QuickTape's requirements. Depending on how you scored on your QuickTape typing test, you may qualify to be tested to also offer your services to iDictate. Now, as an independent contractor, you select your own hours that you want to work. You can also work as few or as many hours as you want. They are open to business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then if you scroll down a bit, it does give you the steps on how to get started to determine if you qualify to receive typing and or analyst assignments. And there's 7 steps here. Looks like pretty simple steps. And if it's something that you agree to, you would then, of course, like I said, you would read through this information here and then come down here and then sign up. Now, number 3 would be a site called Rent a Friend. Yes, I said rent a friend. Who would have thought in today's time that you can literally rent someone to be a friend, or you can become a friend to someone? So it has both options. You can become a friend. So that's where you create a profile and start earning, or you can become a member. This way you unlock full access to becoming a member to hire friends. But because we're in the business of making money, so we're going to, of course, go to become a friend. So you can earn up to $50 per hour, plus free meals, free concerts, free sporting events, and more. So you get paid to be a friend, you be your own boss, set your own hours, set your price, work when you want to, and keep 100% of the money you make. This is the ultimate job. Now you can watch this interview on YouTube if you decide. But just a little bit more about how you would get started. First, you would fill out the application. Once you're approved, your profile is made live on rentafriend.com. People can search their zip code or city, state, country for friends in their area. If they're interested in your profile, they will contact you directly. Then you negotiate your time, price, and activity with the member. You then meet your new friend, have a great time, and then get paid. That's it. That is it. So the benefits of becoming a friend on rentafriend.com is that only paid members of rentafriend.com can contact you directly. So if someone contacts you and say they saw your profile on rentafriend.com, you know they are serious about meeting a new friend. Paid members of Rent-A-Friend can call, text, or message you through the website. You can write in your description how you would like to be contacted by the members. 2 is 100% free to have your profile on rentafriend.com, meaning you don't pay not one dime. There is never any cost to you, plus you get to keep 100% of the money you make from meeting new friends. There are no obligations to be friends with anyone. You decide who you want to be friends with, how much you charge, and again, what time you want to work. You make all the rules, excuse me, because you are the boss. And then, of course, here you can see frequently asked questions. What's a breakdown if you work part-time? What's a breakdown if you work full-time? You can see that here, which both look really good. Then you can read into the type of activities you'll get hired for, how much it will cost you to join, which we just went over. You don't have to work a scheduled time, of course, and how to get started. All you would do, if it interests you, is sign up as a friend, fill out the information, and submit. That is it. The next one we're going to go to is being a virtual assistant. All right. So with My VA Rocks, as it does say here, their goal is to always help clients thrive, not just survive. So if we scroll down a bit, we do see the responsibilities: admin assistant support, communication and client services, project management, and other optional services offered. And if you click on these drop downs, it does give you more information on each one, as into more specifics on what you'll be doing. So let's go over this. Admin assistant support include calendar, inbox, travel, and file management. Communication and client services include client communication, outreach, contact management, sales outreach, digital organization, and data entry. Project management includes planning and managing event details, and then other optional services offered, which is social media management, grant writing, copywriting, and bookkeeping. So the virtual assistants who are hired are proactive and efficient, detail-oriented, respectful of confidentiality, strong at managing up, always learning new things, and able to build and implement strong systems. So if you fit all of that, then this may be the job for you. If that does sound like something that may interest you, you can go ahead and go here to where it says apply now, and it will take you to their post, which is on Indeed. You will be making $20 an hour. Part-time, it is a contract. So therefore, you do get to choose your own hours as stated here. There's no weekends, no nights, which a lot of people would really like that. And then it just gives a little brief description here. Like it says, I'll go ahead and go over this. Basically, a typical day includes lead generation, social media management, calendaring, bookkeeping, but you'll also create an engagement base on what you're really good at. So if copywriting is something that you're more so good at, or maybe making order out of a chaotic Google Drive makes you happy, then they'll have you focus more in that area. Again, it is flexible. More qualifications is that you've worked in a remote or in-person office setting for 5+ years. You are proactive and gutsy. You have better than average attention to detail and great grammar. You're familiar with basic office technologies, including Microsoft Office, G Suite, Zoom, and LinkedIn. You're organized and resourceful. And if all of that fits you, then they are looking forward to hearing from you. And then it will ask you a couple of questions once you select the apply button. And I'm pretty sure it will ask you for your resume, because usually on Indeed it does. And that's that. So if you're interested, you would answer these short questions here and then go to the apply button. And then the last one that we're going to go over is unified growth partners. Okay, so they do give a little bit of background on why you should work with them. Looks like they are hiring for multiple roles, but one of them that I do want to focus in on is the Medicare telesales contract agent. Let's click view details. Of course, you can go ahead and apply for it over here on the side. That's where you'll submit your application. But you can build a career out of this. Of course, again, work from home, make your own hours. It is a contract role. And also a current health insurance license is required. You do need your own equipment. If you don't have your own equipment, the company will provide you with equipment, but you must purchase it. So let's scroll on down here. So it does give you more background of who Unified Growth Partners are. And in the role here, what you'll be doing is lead utilization and engagement, client guidance, building relationships, goal achievement, data accuracy and compliance, sales training and development. And then there are required qualifications and educations. You need at least 1 year of experience in a call center environment selling Medicare Advantage health plans, an active health and life insurance license, the ability to be appointed by at least 3 major carrier partners by date of contract. Now, bilingual is desired, but it's not a requirement. As far as the work environment, a dedicated workspace at home, lacking interruptions, and with the ability to protect PHI and HIPAA information, a dedicated, reliable internet connection, free from competing usage that can impact phone and audio quality. Your own equipment is required. Equipment availability for purchase at a discount rate. We did discuss that a few minutes ago. Prolonged periods of sitting at a desk and working on a computer. This is a contract role. This is remote. Once again. Now, if all of that interests you, if you are qualified, you would just go here over here on the side and fill in the information, attach your resume, and answer the questions, and then select submit. All right, that is it for today's session of work from home opportunities. We will be uploading daily because a lot of jobs online, they are in a great demand. Now, if you are someone who is not really into work from home, just stick with us because we have other opportunities ahead starting next week for those who are not interested in working from home. But that is all for now. Thanks. If you have any thoughts, please leave your comments below. Also, in the description will be the links below to these positions if you're interested. Bye.